Surprise you and treat. I'm going to surprise you and treat on our theme. So here we go. This is a little something that I call works of play. And it struck me as an artist that often our work is our play. So work and play have a strange relationship for artists and musicians and those of us who create. So works of play. The great works of fine literature, the plays, the thing, even with no furniture, casts a minimalist fling. Small room for doubt, yet critics rush about. Small reason to wonder, will the shouting ever halt? Great works of Chaucer, Beethoven too, yet left room for Man Ray and a photo or two. While Gauguin and Van Gogh, Rembrandt and Riviera cast working men and women in play and in despair, in wonderful dream to put off modern critics who refused to see simple humanity. It was no longer an aristocrat upon whose visage the painter patterned, or the player splashed in jazz, classic, folk, or some such hash. When play becomes work, it can lead to tangled, mangled messages, and where, good Lord, can you run to in the throes of all that distressage? There we go. And now I'm going to take you on a bit of a political journey. This one's called Intolerance. Intolerance, we find 10,000 treasures of the heart and mind, the smallest difference upon which some focus little more than hocus pocus. Some folks explore 100,000 ways and more to bolt and chain and lock the golden door. Small differences in skin and scalp, it seems so strange that some would doubt. 2 hands, 2 feet, and yet they stray from folding, admitting humanity. Oh, what the hay! And some would doubt what eyes clear shout. We all have doors, go in and out. We all hug our children and push them out. We train them at table and put them to lesson, whether that be at school, college, work, or those late night sessions. We help them through those early years, sometime with sweet murmuring, sometime with tears. So grow they up to help the village, whether in graining, training, beast, feast, or tillage, hopefully with very little wasted fillage. Our hearts are joyous, our joys or spillage, along with eyes of brown or hazel blue or green, sometimes red or black is all that's seen. Yet we all grow tired as we age, no matter what it is or where we wander our weary way from stage to stage. But tolerance with these tiny foibles brings great happiness at the end of day, when whether we put to rest our horses, dogs, and cats, or cows and gerbils. Tolerance eases, smooths the way, and adds immeasurable to the games we play. And this last piece, you know, one of the political figures in America right now is renowned, I'd say even abhorred, for his nicknames. Nicknamification, this is called. Nicknamification. Nicknamification remains elusive unless, of course, there's some new weird type of confusion. Recycling old ones, a sure sign of piety, unless, of course, there remains some new significant notoriety. The master himself comes up with each name, and if he doesn't, somehow or other, he'll find someone to blame. It's plain, we're certain he's too clever by half, and if you doubt it, you're in for a laugh. His awful, haughty magnificence has been clearly established, and acknowledged evidence is in my friend. He's pungent, ruthless, handsome, and dynamic. Clearly, just the sight of his massive, impermeable intelligence, well, not for nothing, he recycles his artful eloquence. His uncle attended MIT. It could happen to you. It could happen to me. Clearly, he's the beneficiary. Shazam! 1, 2, 3. We found he has recycled nicknamification. He has turned away the face from gaudy glorification. All his opponents, it seems, blend into one. So just in case, the headsman axe can do what it needs to be done. However, with one master stroke, he could reduce our national trauma and abdicate his kingdom in favor of President Kamala.
Thank you so much. How do we all know that you're talking about a certain, the former resident rump?